Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Girl Boss Radio from Panoply. I'm Sophia Amoruso, the founder of NastyGal.com, the author of the New York Times bestselling book Girl Boss, and the author of Nasty Galaxy, which you can pre-order now at nastygal.com/book or anywhere books are sold. On this podcast, I interview a different woman who's carved out a path for herself. We trace her from her first job to how she got to where she is today to extract solid advice for you, our listeners, who are doing the same with your life. To stay in touch with all things Girl Boss, please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Girl Boss. You can sign up for our newsletter, Girl Boss Diary, by going to girlboss.com, and you can follow me at Sophia Amoruso. That's SOPHIA AMORUSO. Probably don't have to spell it. On Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm all over the place. You guys, I hope Girl Boss Radio helps you achieve your goals, or at the very least inspires you to take on your day. So please help us achieve our goals. If you like this podcast, please subscribe in iTunes and share your love on social media. We've been in the top 100 pretty regularly, which is a big deal. We're still a new podcast, and with your help, we can stay there. And now for our weekly Girl Boss moments. Girl Boss moments are a time in your week where you feel like you are in control of your life. It's nice to call these out, and it's nice to tell your friends about it. And use the hashtag Girl Boss moment. We will find them and we read them on the podcast. It's a cool shout out to yourself. Tara Oldfield at Tara Oldfield says, at Girl Boss, paid off my student loan today. Hashtag Girl Boss moment. That's amazing. I feel like people die without paying off their student loans. It's such a thing. Alyssa Mastromonaco, who was a guest on this podcast, one of my favorite people, at Alyssa Mastro44 says, my partner in transatlantic poker at Leah was just named new editorial director at Refining 29. Wow, so she left Marie Claire. I had no idea. That's so cool. Congratulations, Leah. Jamie Petit says, at The Pacing Life says, pleased to hear I passed phase 1 of my NAASFP Marathon Coach certification. Amazing. Congratulations. I wish I knew what that was. Paige Barbara at Pageifer says, received the quote, go ahead to start working on an influencer campaign I presented to my bosses. So cool. Budget. Lindsay Nolan, the _ a happy goose says, now saving $9 a day in savings since learning in 32 years. It will be $1 million towards retirement. Hashtag mind blown. So cool. Clean eating couple at CE couple, putting an extra $500 down on my student loan debt with my first paycheck to myself from my business. That's a big deal when you start paying yourself. Just having the business pay for itself is one thing, and then taking a salary, that's a whole nother thing. That's a big, big step. Congratulations.